Hi there, Gemini. Thank you for joining me for your June forecast. I must say I have a genuine sense of excitement about sharing this month's events with you. This is because late last month, on the 20th to be precise, there was that solar eclipse in your sign. And this was giving you a push to demonstrate your true individuality over the following 6 months. But eclipses work in pairs, and on the 4th of this month there is a lunar eclipse which looks back across the heavens towards that solar eclipse and kind of says not everyone's going to get what you're trying to develop. This new spirit of endeavour and individuality might rock somebody's boat, and they might tell you, might try to block you or restrict you, and it could be a challenge that you have to stand up to. On the other hand, if you have become rather too self-important, perhaps it's time just to ebb back a little bit and be more aware of other people's feelings. But this lunar eclipse also coincides with Neptune starting to go backwards in the part of your scope that's to do with your career. It's possible over the next 5 months that you are going to go through quite a few changes of mind as you look to find just the right way that you cast your identity to strut your stuff in the way that you want. So it could be a little bit of confusion. But there is other things happening this month too. On the 7th, Mercury, your ruler, moves into part of your scope that's to do with your resources. But a few days later it clashes with Pluto, and there could be a mighty argument with someone over a financial matter. It's going to be important to be ethical in your approach, but also stand up to anyone who tries to browbeat you and is unfair. But the most glorious event of this month occurs on the 12th. This is when Jupiter, the planet of traditional fortune, sweeps into your sign, and it's going to be there for just over a year. Now, in a very simplistic way, this happens around about once every 12 years. So it don't happen a lot. And it's a time to re-energize anything that's really important to you, that's ongoing, or a time to start anew, to refresh, to be more positive about your future. Now, because it was linked to luck, and a lot of people think astrology is about fortune, I just need to put that right a little bit. Astrology in a modern context, apart from horary astrology, which is strictly prediction, is much more about knowing what's going on and then making more informed choices ourselves. So this one's saying to you, if you have had an idea on the back burner and have wanted to develop it, this is a wonderful opportunity for you to do so. And this renewal that you're going to go through and this extra optimism can bring good things your way. Seriously, and it could happen as soon as towards the end of this month. But before then, the sun actually moves out of your sign and it moves into a new home, but not before it creates a new moon in your sign, which is a further opportunity to springboard yourself and give yourself more energy and propulsion in what you're trying to do. But once the sun does move into Cancer, it's kind of saying to you that you need to find your bases a little bit. Fortunately, Saturn then ends a backward journey in your sector of love. So if you have felt a little bit low over the last 5 months, things can get easier. And remember, Saturn's going to move out of this area in October, and you can let out a true sigh of relief. But just in the last week of this month, there is a glorious conjunction between Venus in your sign and Jupiter, and that could spark some genuine good fortune. It's also an aspect that can see us a little bit indulgent. We want to relax, we want to play, we want to do the things that we really enjoy, whether that's getting up personal with the person we love, or it is pursuing a particular interest and hobby. But it certainly can be joyous. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Gemini. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.